In this last video, we're going to really focus on some more practice of finding volumes of solids. And so in this case, we actually already have the shape kind of is divided in two for us. Because this line comes across, it's really clear and easy to see. We've got a top shape and a bottom shape. And so that's what I'm going to use to help me here. So for shape A, I'm finding the volume of shape A by doing length times width times height. So in this case, I know that this base of this shape, because this side is parallel to this one and this is also 7. And because this is 5 and it's parallel to this side and this is 5. So my base here is 5 times 7, or length times width is 5 times 7. The height of this shape right here is 5. So the volume of this first shape, volume equals 5 times 5 times 7, which is 175 millimeters cubed. And then this bottom shape, length times width, the base of that shape, the base area, 7 times 13. That's what I labeled B. Volume equals 13 times 7. And then the height of it right here is labeled 4 times 4. So I'm going to use my calculator, 13 times 7 times 4, to get the volume of my bottom shape. So that volume is 364 millimeters cubed. And then the last thing that I have to do is just take this number and I have to add it to this number to get the total volume of this solid. 175 plus 364. And I'm getting 539 millimeters cubed as a volume. At this point in time, I would really challenge you to try this last example on your own. Pause the video and try it on your own, and then unpause the video to see how you did. So this shape, again, we could have divided it kind of two different ways here. We could see a left and a right shape, or we could see a front and a back shape. So we could see this as a line coming across here and see a front shape and a back shape. Or we could take our L and we could cut it the other way. We could see a left shape and a right shape. I'm going to look at it as a left shape and a right shape just for this sake. Again, you might have done it the other way, and that's okay. You should have still got the same answer when it's all said and done. So follow along to see if you get the same answer. On A and B, my volume A has to be length times width times height. So I see my length is 4. My width, I'm not really sure about because this says 6, but 6 is talking about this whole length. What I also know, though, is that this part right here is 3, so that means this is 3 because it's parallel, which also means this is 3. So if this is 3 and this whole thing is 6, 6 minus 3 gives me 3 left. That means that this right here is also 3. So I've got 3 is here. That means this is 3 and this is also 3. So length times width should be 3 times 4 times my height, which is 7. 3 times 4 times 7 is 84. The area of shape, what I'm going to call shape B, so this is A, this is B. I've got length, which is 3, times width. In this case, 9 goes all the way back, so I know that this shape, if I were going to continue, and again, this is just a rough sketch, but this is 9, so then this base is 3 times 9. The height of this one is the same height as before. All of these lines are parallel, so these ones are all 7s. So times 7. 3 times 9 times 7 gives me 189. And then I'm going to take those two numbers, those two volumes, the volume of this side and the volume of this side, and I'm going to add them. And when I do that, I get 273. I label my answer centimeters cubed because it's a volume, it's a 3D shape. We're measuring the amount of space that it takes up. So this is 273 centimeters to the third power.